Welcome to Holy Heroes Advent Adventure. I'm Claire, one of your guides. Today, we're going to talk about a very good woman named Ruth. Although Ruth was not born a Jew, God gave her the privilege of being one of the ancestors of Jesus.
Once in the time of the judges, there was a famine in the land. So a man from Bethlehem of Judah departed with his wife and 2 sons to reside on the plateau of Moab. The man was named Elimelech, his wife Naomi. Some time after their arrival on the Moabite plateau, Elimelech, the husband of Naomi, died, and she was left with her 2 sons, who married Moabite women, one named Orpah, the other Ruth. When they had lived there about 10 years, both the sons died also. So Naomi was left with neither her 2 sons nor her husband. She then made ready to go back from the plateau of Moab, because word reached her that the Lord had visited his people and given them food. Naomi and her 2 daughters-in-law left the place where they had been living. Then, as they were on the road back to the land of Judah, Naomi said to her 2 daughters-in-law, "Go back, each of you, to your mother's house. May the Lord be kind to you, as you were to the departed and me." But Orpah and Ruth sobbed aloud and wept, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law goodbye, but Ruth stayed with her. Ruth said, "Do not ask me to abandon or forsake you, for wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God." So Naomi and Ruth went on together till they reached Bethlehem. They arrived at Bethlehem at the beginning of the barley harvest.
Since it was harvest time, Ruth followed the workers who were harvesting the grain and picked up any grain they dropped. This is called gleaning.
Ruth said to Naomi, "Let me go and glean ears of grain in the field of anyone who will allow me that favor." And she went. The field she entered to glean after the harvesters happened to be the section belonging to Boaz of the clan of Elimelech. Boaz asked the overseer of his harvesters, "Whose girl is this?" The overseer answered, "She is the Moabite girl who returned from the plateau of Moab with Naomi." Boaz said to Ruth, "Listen, my daughter, do not go to glean in anyone else's field. Stay here with my women servants. When you are thirsty, you may go and drink from the vessels the young men have filled." And Boaz instructed his servants to let her glean among the sheaves themselves without scolding her, and even to let drop some handfuls and leave them for her to glean without being rebuked.
Boaz ended up falling in love with Ruth, and they were married and had a son named Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse, who the Jesse tree is named after. So Ruth and Boaz had the honor of being the ancestors of Jesus. Today's ornament is a picture of a sheath of wheat because Boaz met Ruth when she was gleaning grain in his field. See you soon!